Watch the blob. It climbs, slows and falls over and over, never quite the same. There are no motors here, no magnets, just heat and a quiet trick of physics sealed inside a glass bottle. Tonight we slice one open. We freeze the lamp mid-rise and look at what the wax is really doing. The answer is older than the lamp itself. It is the same thing that moves storms, stirs oceans, and lifts the warm air above a candle. Start with the bottle. It is sealed glass, filled almost to the top with two liquids. One is clear and watery, the other is a colored, waxy blend that sits in a lump at the bottom. They do not mix, the way oil and water refuse to mix. Beneath the glass sits a simple light bulb. That bulb is not there to glow for you. It is there to do one quiet job. It warms the bottom of the lamp. These two liquids are chosen with great care. At room temperature, the waxy blend is just a little heavier than the watery liquid around it. A little heavier. So it rests on the bottom, calm and still. This near match is the whole secret. If the wax were far heavier, it would never rise. If it were far lighter, it would float at the top forever. The makers tune it to sit right on the edge of balance, ready to tip. To see what happens next, you need one idea: density. Density is how much mass is packed into a space. Pack more mass into the same volume, and a thing sinks. Spread that mass out, and it rises. A crowded room is heavy. The same people, given a larger room, feel lighter. Floating and sinking are not about weight alone. They are about weight compared to the fluid around you. Hold that thought. Now add heat. The bulb glows and warms the metal base. Inside, resting on the bottom, sits a small coil of wire. It looks like decoration. It is not. The coil spreads the heat and gathers the wax, and we will return to it. For now, watch the warmth creep upward into the waxy lump. Heat always flows from the hot bulb toward the cooler liquid above. Slowly, patiently, the bottom of the lamp begins to change. Warmth makes the wax expand. Its molecules move faster and push apart, so the same lump of wax now fills a little more space. Its mass has not changed, only its volume has grown. And remember density, more space for the same mass means it grows lighter, ounce for ounce, than the liquid around it. The wax has crossed the line of balance. It is now the lighter of the two, and lighter things must rise. A bulge swells, stretches thin and breaks free. A blob lifts off the floor of the lamp and begins to climb. It moves slowly, almost thoughtfully, because the wax is thick and the push upward is gentle. As it rises, it drifts away from the warm base below. Nothing is pumping it, no string pulls it up. It floats for the same reason a hot air balloon floats. It is simply lighter than its surroundings. Near the top, the blob is far from the bulb now. The glass here is cool, touched by the air of the room outside. The wax gives up its heat to the liquid and the glass around it. Its racing molecules slow down, they draw back together. The blob, which had spread itself wide and light, begins to shrink and tighten. Quietly, up there in the cool, it is undoing everything the heat just did. As the wax cools, it contracts. The same mass now fills less space, so its density climbs back up. Once again, it grows heavier than the watery liquid holding it. The balance tips the other way. The blob stalls at the top, hangs for a moment, then begins the long slide back down. Gravity has it again. It sinks toward the warm base it left, where the bulb is waiting to start the whole story over. Now you can see the rhythm. Heat at the bottom lifts the wax. Cool at the top drops it. Up, then down, then up again. A slow, endless loop. Scientists call this convection. It is the same engine that stirs a pot of soup, lifts thunderclouds into the sky, and churns the molten rock deep inside the earth. The lava lamp is convection you can hold, a weather system, tamed and poured into glass. Watch the blobs themselves. They stretch, pinch into beads, and swallow each other whole. The wax wants to pull into a ball because that shape holds the least surface, and that pull is called surface tension. A special ingredient in the liquid weakens that pull just enough, so the blobs hesitate between joining and splitting. That hesitation is why no two shapes ever repeat, and why you can watch for an hour and never see the same lamp twice. Remember the coil at the bottom. When blobs sink back down, they often land scattered and small. The coil gathers them. Its metal spreads the bulb's heat evenly and gives the cooled wax a place to pool and rejoin into one warm mass. Without it, the wax could break into a fog of tiny droplets that never reform. The coil is the quiet stagehand, resetting the scene so the rise can happen cleanly, again and again. So here is the full chain. The bulb warms the wax at the base. The wax expands and grows less dense until it is lighter than the liquid and lifts off. Near the cool top, it loses heat, contracts, and grows dense again, so it sinks. The coil gathers it, the bulb warms it, and the loop repeats. Convection and surface tension, softened by one clever ingredient, sculpts the blobs that merge and split forever. No motor, no magic, just heat, density, and patience sealed in glass. The same loop that builds clouds and churns the deep earth, glowing softly on a shelf. Watch it a while. You are watching the weather, slowed down and poured into a bottle.